If Dak can't hold on to the football or he throws it to the other team, that's the one way to unravel real quick. Is Dak good enough to take the Cowboys and the Hot Boys to a Super Bowl?
You know, I spent some time with Dak this week because he does this Dak challenge thing, you know, and I was challenging him.
By the way, I watched that. The stupid joke part, I watched that.
Right. And that
stupid joke.
That is his greatest asset. He's such a competitor, and he's doing these competing in other different forms, and I was competing with him in the joke challenge. I mean, when you think about it, he's 13-3 in his first year. Last year, he had this team one game out of making the playoffs, and he had 6 games where he did not have Ezekiel Elliott. His greatest asset is his competitiveness. He'll tell you that. I do believe he has all the tools to take the Cowboys to the Super Bowl. The thing is, they have to use him correctly in every game. Now, his greatest asset being his competitiveness, he can't make it become his greatest liability where he's competing too much and turning the ball over like we've seen in the past.
And I'll say, I do believe he's good enough, but I know you just showed up. Did you hear it's prove it week? You got to prove it.
Yeah,
so Dak got to prove it to me.
He has to prove it.
Because, you know, last week he threw for 455 yards.
455.
But let me show you what he didn't do. I need to see him aggressive and saying, when I got an opportunity, I got to take it. We got double post to the right, safety way back to the left. That's a touchdown throw right there. Don't check this down. If you want to win a Super Bowl, you make that throw down the field. We're going to watch another one. They're going to roll to the weak side. They did this numerous times in the game. Why is he looking weak? Go to the front side. Here's Amari Cooper again. Big throw down the field. You got to make that throw. You got to get to the right spot. One more time. They're going to roll to the weak side. Eyes got to be to the front side. Make the throws, make the reads, make those things down the field instead of just the check down, right? Completed 42 passes. Here's another one. Another big throw to the front side. We're going to end up throwing a check down or taking a sack. And so that's what I need to see. He managed it well. He had a lot of completions. He threw for a lot of yards. When you play good teams in the playoffs, you have to make those kind of throws.
And that hurts me to see that. But it also makes me feel good to know that there is room for improvement.
No doubt.
And that's what they got to do.
And the thing is, and I was actually talking today, I believe he can make those throws. You just have to believe in what you're seeing and say, boom, throw the football when it's there. I just think that's the difference maker for a quarterback at playoff time.
So you texted Dak or you spoke to him? Or?
Yeah, I texted him.
Did he text you back?
Yeah, he texted me back. I didn't sit down. He didn't ask me to do the joke challenge.
Nobody texts him back. I don't even text him back.
Yes, he did. He didn't ask me to do the joke challenge. Maybe that's the next version.
Did he say, do a nice XO on me, please? All right, so listen.
I don't think he asked for that.
All the things you guys mentioned are great. I think Dak's, I love the guy, all right? Okay. Can he get better? Of course, Kurt, right? Yep. He's done a lot of good things, especially now that he is the #1 receiver.
Yep.
If there's an area of improvement for a young guy, and that's what coaches and players do now, where can I get better to finish strong? He's taken too many sacks. Now, when a quarterback takes too many, he had 48 sacks going into this darn thing. All right, that into this week, that was the most sacks any quarterback has taken. Okay, and that's not just on the offensive line or the running backs in protection. Sometimes he's holding the ball too long, or doesn't see the right things, or he doesn't work through his progression fast enough, or he doesn't throw the ball quickly enough with a hot or a quick throw. Sometimes he doesn't audible enough. All those things add up. If he can get better at that, and I'm sure he will, he will be dynamic because he can throw. He can make all the throws. He's athletic. They got a run game. They got a defense. All of those things. But those sacks at the worst possible time at times has hurt him. But he's going to get better at that.
Yeah, for me, I mean, listen to everybody talk. Irv, you sold me. I thought he could make it. But then after watching that XO, I was like, you got to be able to make those big-time throws. Do I think the Cowboys can make a Super Bowl run? Yes, I do. I think because you have a great defense, you have a great running game, you have a receiver who can beat one-on-one. The key is, can you do it on the road? Because you're not going to have a bye, and you're going to have to go on the road after you get that first game. Today is a huge test for this defense to figure out, can you stop a high-powered offense with the big-time quarterback, which you're going to have to see in this NFC, because guess what? The Rams are there. You have the Saints. The Bears, they're going to play great defense like you. The quarterback is still a work in progress, but you have a chance to do it because you have the players around you. Today is going to be the test to figure out if you have it or not.
A rare early window marquee game for the Dallas Cowboys.